Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us as always here in Iron Pine Peaks in the glorious world of Talara is none other than Tallahassee of the Storm. And oh my god, what the hell is that you are riding? Good evening, young man.
Hi. This is a loyal helmed Merdantic. It's cool.
Cool is not the word. By the way, welcome to you guys watching along from home tonight. This is incredible. Okay, you've been shopping, haven't you? There's no way you can buy this from a vendor, is there?
No, you can't get this one from a vendor, but this one's actually a loyalty reward.
Oh, so you didn't buy it off the shop. You haven't been exercising your credit card.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Okay, so hang on. Loyalty. I know that we made a promise we're going to have to go through the loyalty stuff at some point in the future, and we'll make a special episode out of that, folks. But I got to say, Tallahassee, that looks absolutely incredible. Well, actually, I'm zoomed in right on the face. It actually looks really creepy, doesn't it? That's incredible. Are these creatures actually out in the world somewhere?
There actually is one in an instance.
Ah, okay, all right. Even with the tail and the pink. Oh, that's amazing. So, can you give us a bit of a ride around so we can see what it looks like, you know, as it's moving? Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Now, the way it actually runs on all fours, that's really cool, isn't it? Oh, my God. Okay, I want one of them. Please promise me that in the very near future we can do an episode about this loyalty stuff, because I know I've got probably the same type of loyalty as you, right? Because we started at about the same time. Would that be right?
Yeah, we should.
Okay, so that means I've got rewards, including this one. And of course, folks, if you're watching along from home and you started way back when, you've probably got loyalty rewards as well. And if you haven't logged in for a while, of course, now's the perfect opportunity. It is free to play. And with these loyalty rewards, I dare say, even if you've been unsubscribed, Tallahassee, those loyalty rewards will probably still be there on your account, even if you haven't logged in for a while, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they are. But the loyalty does come from actually using the cash shop as well. So the more you buy, the more you get.
Ah, okay, all right. So there's an incentive there. That's okay. I don't mind that. By the way, speaking of incentives, I can see I've got some loot here. Whoops, planerite that I hadn't taken. All right, that looks amazing. You know what? I've got a couple of things to do tonight before we head out into our quests. One of them is to dance, because that is us. So there we go, having a bit of a boogie on down next to this. Oh God, I've forgotten. What's its name again?
Loyal helmed Merdantic.
Medantic. Okay, very, very cool. And I must say, you're looking awfully, well, you look fitting as well. I love the way they actually hold onto this mount, gripping the horn on the saddle there. That's really different, isn't it? It's really cool. It's not like some games that, you know, have the arms sticking out the front like they're holding reins no matter what mount you're on. It just looks ridiculous. They've actually got a separate pose for your character for riding this mount. That's really cool. Attention to detail. Thank you, Trion Worlds. Anyway, time for a couple of quick shout outs here. First one is from Noan Elicinia or Eliciana. I hope I've pronounced your name right. And they say, hey Sambo and Tallahassee, please can I have a shout out for my level 25 mage called Eliciana? You most certainly can. I have also got two questions. Now this is where you come in, Tallahassee. Firstly, have we ever wondered about killing the critters around the maps? Okay, I'm definitely going to ask Tallahassee that one. Is it ever plagued on your conscience?
I'm not really worried about it, because there's a chance they'll drop artifacts.
So you just see them as loot buckets, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Whereas my answer is yes. My heart dies a little on the inside whenever I kill a critter. There you go. And the second question is, to you, Tallahassee, do we plan on doing a Defiant series when we finish everything we want to on Seraphis? Now, before Tallahassee answers, I'm just going to say, you honestly think we're ever going to finish everything there is to do? I mean, we've been playing this for 2 years. I'm level 45 and he's level 46.
Not 2 years.
What? How long has it been?
We're coming on for nearly 3 years.
Oh my lord. Okay, that's even worse. There we go. It's over 2 years, less than 3 years, and we're still not even at level cap. If you are honestly wanting to wait for a Defiance playthrough, I think you're going to be waiting for about another 3 years. But I don't know. What do you reckon, Tallahassee?
I think it's going to be longer than 3 years.
Needless to say, probably the answer right now is no. Anyhow, there you go. Another shout out I've got here is from Tristan Rivera, and they say, oh my god, give me a shout out please for my level 38 warrior called Trigantho. Now, Tallahassee, do you remember being level 38? Here's a bit of a test. Would you happen to remember what zone we would have been at level 38? Go on. Tick, 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 tick. Talk about a hard
Moonshade
question.
Islands.
Oh my God, he actually answered. Can you believe it, folks? I wouldn't have had a single clue. So there you go, Trigantho, your warrior, level 38. Let us know in the comments below there, Tristan Rivera, if that's where you are. And by the way, congratulations on level 38, and thank you very much for your support of the show. And just reminding you guys, of course, if you'd like to get a shout out in the show, all you need to do is ask in the comments below. It is that easy. All right, Tallahassee, you know what? We've had a bit of a break because my computer's been messed up, but now it's running. And in fact, this is the very first Rift episode that I'm recording with the new hardware. And two things have come out of that. Firstly, oh my God, what a horrible exercise it's been upgrading this computer. All that happened was my motherboard died, and then that caused a calamity of chain events to happen. Spiraling time, spiraling costs. It's been nothing but a nightmare. However, yeah, the two things that have come out of it are that number one, I've ended up with a better computer. And I've got to say, Tallahassee, now I know what it's like being you playing Rift, because I can see this game in its full glory. In fact, I've got everything pretty much set to max, and I don't know if you guys can notice on the YouTube channel, but it is absolutely beautiful in game here. The textures, the shadows, the lighting, everything is amazing. I guess for you it's business as usual, but seriously, what have I been missing out on?
Everything.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, you've been saying for a long time that I needed an upgrade, and of course, finally, folks, been able to get myself Windows 7. I've got how much RAM, Tallahassee?
8 gig.
8 gig of RAM, so everything is much better. The game runs so silky smooth now. My rendering process is super, super fast. So that's point number one, is I am now back with a vengeance. Point number two is that I've got myself a new mic and sound solution. So if you're wondering why I sound a little bit different and why the quality is a little better, and therefore perhaps Tallahassee and my own voice sound a little bit different, that is why. It is not your ears, it's that we're hearing this all through a brand new system. So that means in the background you won't hear any shh or noise. It's just a whole lot better now. So really looking forward to being able to tweak that in the future. So forgive us right now if the volumes are still a little bit wrong. So if Tallahassee's too loud, or the game is too loud, or whatever it is, we will, slowly tweak that over the next few episodes. So forgive us. But the final thing I wanted to mention was a huge big thank you, and this thank you goes to someone who is standing right next to me here in the game.
No, stop.
No, nothing.
Stop.
No, nothing
No.
at all. Listen
No.
to him. I want to say a big thank you to you because you helped
make me run away.
Don't you run away. Look, this guy is terrible, folks. He never lets me. He's jumped off. He's run away. Look, I'm not asking you to marry me this time. He's gone now. This guy actually helped me totally fix my computer. In fact, if it wasn't for Tallahassee, mate, you know this damn well, we wouldn't be able to record this show tonight. Not only did he give up, what time did we finally knock off that night we were up trying to fix this thing? Was it 1 a.m. or something ridiculous?
Closer to 2.
Closer to 2. This guy was on the phone to me for, hours and hours and hours. And then, not only that, but in real life we met up and he actually went and bought the RAM that I needed, because of course we had lots and lots of problems. We couldn't figure out what it is. Tallahassee, you had the brilliant idea that perhaps my RAM from my old computer wasn't totally compatible with this new motherboard and operating system. Turns out Tallahassee was 100% correct, and he went all the way and bought the 8 gig of RAM for me. Once again, mate, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be staring at this gorgeous sight in Rift. So for you, I give you a hearty bow, and in front of everybody watching the show, I'd just like to say thank you very much for being the wonderful friend that you are. Now, I know this embarrasses you, so I'll change the subject now, but thanks, mate, and I'll never forget it. Okay, so let's have a look here. I have got, if I zoom in, a whole bunch of quests. In fact, I've got 3 to hand in. Now, knowing you are pretty organised. You've probably already handed all of these in, right?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Okay, well, I'm just going to quickly do it. Here we go. We won't bother reading them. I can choose, a new cowl, and in fact, see these
better than your old one?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to ask you. It's got a little bit more armour, and that's okay. Not that armour really matters for me. It's got only +1 intelligence over what I have, +1 wisdom, +2 endurance, but I lose 2 spell critical hit. So what do you reckon is better? The minor drop in spell critical hit, is it worth taking that particular hit in order to gain +1 intelligence, wisdom, and a couple of endurance? It is? Okay.
It is.
All right, so always go for those wherever possible. Whoa!
Boom.
Oh my lord! Look at that! Nuclear explosion. Thank you. Boom, indeed. Hang on, let me put on my new helm. There we go. That means I am now the same level as Tallahassee, so I must be level 46, so I'm very happy about that. Thank you. As he rides around that pink and purple beast in the background there. Here we go, another one here. We need to speak with Theo Darson in the Chancel of Labors. Hey, Tallahassee. Now, I'm going to accept that. But we've already been down there, right? Isn't that down... Yeah, there we go. He's got a waypoint. Ah! So we get to go back down there. Yeah, look at that. Yep. There's something new that's appeared on my screen, and it says level 46 soul points ×1. Open this. That's new. I've never seen that before. Is that a reminder for me to spend my soul points?
It is. And it has been there for a little while.
Oh, okay. All right. You know me, unobserved. Okay, you guys are going to hate me. Tallahassee, I've got 3 points remaining. That means I've got 3 unspent points, and I really don't want to spend them because I know that Dub will get mad at me, so we'll have to organise to catch up with him.
Really want to reach through the monitor or through the internet and just slap you.
Yeah, exactly. Probably along with all of our viewers, so I'll change the subject straight away. But there we go. We're both level 46 now. Got a couple more quests to hand in here, and again, we've got this Ice Watch notoriety or rep that we're getting all the time, which is great. Now I've got to speak with Lord Nerval. I remember him down in the Chancel of Labors as well. So they're definitely sending us down to the south. Got this guy here as well. Finish up this quest. He doesn't have another one for us. There we are. All right, Tallahassee. Hang on. Let me just check the healer because I may have died in an episode. I know it's totally unlike me, but there we go. Oh, look at that. I did need healing. Terrible. Okay, I'm going to get up on my Ember Steed, courtesy of James and Dead Simon, of course. All right, so where are we headed now? Just as well I don't have vertigo. Oh my lord. And we're running through zombies as well. Great.
Zombies, man, they're Yetis.
Yeah, well, I call them zombies because, look, do you know what? Regina J. Lacerta on my Facebook page posted a picture of zombie Yetis. And it's honestly, as if I wasn't scared of Yetis already, now that has scarred me for life. Oh, look at that view. You know what? I remember riding through here in the past Tallahassee, but it never looked like this. Oh my god, so have you honestly been watching this the entire time you've been playing the game? Oh, hang on a minute, surely not the entire time.
No, pretty much the entire time. I think you're going to need to revisit the entire game.
I think so, because look, I'll let you into a little secret. On the weekend, I happened to go to Scarlet Gorge because I had to do some testing there with some of the other Distant World folk. And do you know what, Tallahassee? Exactly that. I was there and I just stood there looking at it going, oh my god, it never looked like this back when we were here. I understand now why you say what you do about this game. In fact, you know what? I'll let you say it, because Tallahassee, folks, says a very bold statement about this game that he believes it's something. What is that?
I believe it's the best current gen MMO on the market.
Yep, there you go. And especially in terms of the looks, right?
That and gameplay.
Yeah, gameplay, of course. And I can see a flashy book over there. I knew you'd go towards it. You and your sparkles. Anyway, here we go. Theo Darson. There we go. And he's giving us some mittens. Okay. Now, what are they giving? Oh, +3 intelligence, 3 endurance, +11 spell crit hit. Oh my god. And +3 endurance, -4 spell power. But I think that's going to be quite okay. Isn't it, Tallahassee? I'm sure we can do... Oh, yeah. What's this? You and what army? What is this? Prevent the frozen army from rising again. Oh, so that's like a little bookend for the storyline then, getting that achievement, I guess. Did you get that? Mm-hmm. Very cool. Okay, let me equip these new gloves. There we are. Okay, finally I'm getting myself some decent gear here, Tella, and that means I might actually do some damage as well as some healing. Okay, can I pick up this book here? Now, I'm trying to think, hang on, Rift, there we go. If you read these things, answer me this please. Do you get the opportunity to go back and read these books at your leisure, or if I want to read that particular prose, do I have to come back here?
Some you do, some you don't.
Oh, really?
If you go into your character sheet and then go to books...
Okay, hang on a minute, I'm reading it again because it's still it doesn't stop sparkling. Okay.
No, it keeps coming back.
Yeah, okay, books. Oh yeah, that's right. So there's some there. So how come, is there any rhyme or reason as to why like some are in there and some aren't?
I don't know.
That's weird. I must admit, and you know this, right, I've always wanted this to be how it works in WoW, because I think we both enjoy the WoW lore, there's another book, good lord. We both enjoy the WoW, oh, it's gone. What?
We'll come back in a second.
Oh, that was you.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we are. We both enjoy the WoW lore, and there is no book tab in WoW, and I wish there was because they're really, really well written, and I'd like to be able to just sit down and check out a book every now and then. If there was a tab like they've got here in Rift that allowed you to do that in your own time, I don't see why they can't do that. What do you reckon the design decision is about not being able to keep books? I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe they just want you to keep coming back to different zones and areas.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I suppose it is a bit of a draw. Okay, here we go. Lord Protector Nerval. Now, we've spoken with this guy lots and lots of times. Here we go. See what he's got to say. Oh, now this is a big story quest. Do you notice that? It's got the yellow background. So basically we need to search the books of the great... Oh, what? Search the books of the Great Library for any clues that cultists may have left behind. If you find anything, ask Archivist Aristoi in the Chancel of Labors who else has accessed that volume. Okay, so we've got to search the books in the Chancel Library for a clue. So that's probably why they were all sparkling, right? That's hilarious.
But you should be able to read them anyway.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right, well, I'm just going to, I guess, I don't know if you want to split up or whatever, but, I mean, do you think the clue will be in a predetermined book, or do you reckon it'll just be... Oh! Hey! I'm getting attacked. So when you read these books, it actually spawns a mob. Interesting. Thank you, my mighty warriors. Coming to the rescue.
And it's dead.
All right, thank you. Actually, I haven't put synthesis on you yet, my bad. Well, I didn't honestly expect that we would be getting attacked in here, to be honest. I mean, that's never happened before.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? All right, so another... You know what? I'll let you read this book and see if it spawned... Yep, there we go, spawning somebody. So we'll put the old Wild Growth, Radiant Spores, and Withering Vine on this guy, and now I can deal life damage to get the old healing going, the passive healing there. There we go. Search the books. Oh, I guess... Oh, there we go. A coded missive. This note does not appear intended for your eyes. Okay, so the clue is not actually on the mob... Well, it's not in the book. It's on the mobs. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, and Archivist, this is the guy we need to speak to. Which book are you wondering about? Ah, yes, I know, the very tome of which you speak. And again, this is a story quest. We need to tell Lord Protector Nerval, who's up the other end there, about our suspicions regarding Scribe Regula and hand him in the coded missive. Oh, hang on, that sounds like Regulus. I wonder if it's got anything to do with that.
Possibly.
Possibly. There we go, quest accepted. Okay. I love that. And you know what? You are on it any opportunity you can get, right? That is so cool. So hang on. Did it, even though it's a loyalty reward, Tallahassee, did it still cost you any type of currency? So in other words, does it just become available as a mount that you can buy because of the loyalty situation, or do they actually outright give it to you?
No, they outright give it to you. When you get to when you get through purple tier of loyalty, it just is a reward for you.
Wow, okay, that is so cool. All right, we've definitely got to cover that off in a future episode. Here we go. Sounds like you found our man, but this makes the foul news I've just received much more vexing. Interesting. As it happens, I know exactly where Scribe Regula is. His body was just found downstairs in the Scriptorium. It would seem that someone powerful is covering their tracks. Lord Protector Nerval requests that we investigate the body of Scribe Regula in the Scriptorium. Ew, I don't want to go investigating a body. Maybe we'll just send Tallahassee down there. The Scriptorium is located in the chancel basement beneath the main library. Okay, all right, fine. You know how much I hate blood and gore, though. This better not be disgusting. You go first, and I'll just follow you. Where on earth? How do we get downstairs anyway?
Down the stairs.
How did you... Oh, look at this. I've got a discovery to the... Explore all of the Chancel of Labors. Did you have that already?
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Okay, cool. So we both got it. Hey, I've never ever actually been down in here. Sorry, I just want to have a quick look around. So what is down... Oh, look, it's old. Oh, there's the other stairway.
It's old books.
Yeah. Okay, very, very cool. I would never... You know what? If I didn't have this quest, I would never come down here. Anyway, let's get off the old nag and check out Scribe Regula. Hello there. Let's have a chat with him. What was that? Oh, you're dead tired, are you? Oh, dear. Ah! Oh, my God! What the hell? The body is still warm. Perhaps the killer is nearby. What is going on? Ah! What the heck happened? Oh, my Lord! Okay, what is going
Turn into a werewolf.
You know what? The only worst thing that could have happened there is that he turned into a Yeti. All right, thank goodness for that. Hang on, I'm not so sure. What's this quest called? Because I think before I had a chance to accept it, now let me have a look down here, that he woke up. What's the name of this quest?
A wolf in the flock?
Let me have a look here. No, I don't have that at all.
He'll spawn back in a second.
All right, so I guess it's got timings against it, right? So, yeah, all right, so I just... What do we wait? I mean, yeah, maybe because you accepted it before I had a chance to accept the quest and then he, triggered off that event, I guess. All right, folks, we'll wait for him to come back.
Yep, do you know what the best part about this is? There's a guy just chilling back here, doing nothing.
What do you mean? Hey, I'm stuck on a wall. What? Oh, that was weird. Oh, I've got the weird mouse thing. Look at that. How do I... What? Oh, my lord. This has happened to me before. How do I... there we go. That is weird. That was so weird. All right. Let me have a look back here. Oh, hello, Rurik.
He's just like, whatever, there's fighting going on, I'm just going to continue to stare at these books.
You could have multiplied this library many times and it still would not have filled the great library of Hamanel. How I miss it. Wow. Hang on, isn't there a Prince Rurik? Am I thinking of the same game? I'm not sure.
Don't think so.
Oh, come on, there's definitely a Prince. Was it Final Fantasy 14? I'm not sure. Anyway, look at that. Scribe Regula has a quest for me now, not a hand in. This is interesting. Kill Regula. There we go. Foolish creature. You meddle in the affairs of your betters and it shall prove your undoing, he says. Rawr. All right, so Werewolf Part 2. Take him down.
Werewolf Part 2?
Yep.
Wasn't that a movie?
Oh, now you're thinking of American Werewolf in London. Awesome movie, by the way, if you haven't watched it. There we go. Spell Spun Silk we got. Don't know if that's a quest item or not, but we've killed who we need to, and we're running out of time for this episode. So time to get back and hand in. I'm going to follow you on your crazy helmeted meticular... No, I can't remember what it's called. What is it? I can't. It's such a complicated name. Oh, my God.
Loyal Helmed Medantic.
Medantic, that's the one. Oh my God. Where did I get meticular from? Anyway, here we go. A wolf in the flock. It is clear that I still underestimate the threat we face. Scribe Regula was a monster in our midst, and it seems that most of the scribes have been under Crucia's sway. Even worse, I must suspect Script Keeper Chekarov's complicity in this treachery. There is no way this could have transpired without his knowledge, and no one can find him now. A great threat is loose upon the land. Indeed it is. So it looks like the Ice Watch has lost its way, becoming too focused on the forges and their books. They patrol and preach the wisdom of their beloved Theodore. So we must rededicate ourselves to this sacred duty. We need to speak with the luminary named Yenchia in the Chancel of Labors, and it looks like we get a whole bunch of rewards there. But you know what? That is it. We are out of time, so I'm going to leave that until the beginning of our next episode, and that will remind us what we need to do. Can we wind up by having a look out the side here, Tallahassee, because it's just a gorgeous... Look at that. Can you see what's going on? The actual smoke and flames are casting shadows on the ground and stuff. Like it's just incredible. Absolutely amazing out here.
It's always been like this for me.
Yeah, for you. And look, let us know what you guys, if you're watching along from home, what are you playing on? Are you playing on some super crazy maxed out computer like I've got now? Well, it's even not that maxed out, to be honest, but it's much better than what I had. Does Rift look like this for you? And of course, on the YouTube channel, you're probably missing all the fine details. But seriously, Tallahassee, I've got to agree with you. It is a damn fine looking game, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Even rivaling Final Fantasy 14, which, by the way, the open beta is starting in about a week's time. Tallahassee, you got any update on your ability to join that, or are you still being locked out because of silly region stuff?
Still region stuff, and you know what? I think the universe is telling me not to play that game.
Well, okay, that's what the universe might be saying, but I say we open it up to you guys. Let us know in the comments below, what do you say he should be doing? Should Tallahassee be playing with us on Distant World in Final Fantasy 14 Part 2, A Realm Reborn? No, he says. Come on, popular vote, let us know, because I'd love to see him in there as well, being all androgynous and stuff, all up the back of the bus. There we go. That's it from us, folks. We are well out of time. On behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis here, and Tallahassee, it's us saying take care. I hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.